Big thank you to our title partners, Aditya Ayurveda Colombo, who keep the secrets and the true essence of Ayurveda alive right here in Colombo. Now, sometimes going to their main place in Anuradhapura could be hard, but what they have done is they brought down the experts, the doctors, the therapists, and also relief guaranteed. It has a combination of finding your soul. It could be the meditation, it could be the treatments, the oils, the type of diagnosis that you really need to enjoy. Now here, they don't only give you relaxation, they also give you a peace of mind and health. Now I would like to give this to you.
Oh, thank you.
While you're creating music, you could be there creating that in a bigger way. Relax and create. Thank you to our friends for being a part of Danu on Fire.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
I just say it.
Welcome to Danu on Fire right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. We are checking out the chambers today, and if you don't know where they are located, they are down Park Street in Colombo. With me, I have Melissa. She's my guest for the day. Thank you for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So you are a singer.
Yes.
Also a rap. You rap.
Yes, that's
Do
correct.
they call rappers singers?
Artists, musicians,
Yeah,
you know.
no, because Mariah said, like, I thought she doesn't sing, she raps.
That's true. But I think it's really up to you.
How you sort of see it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Melissa, worldwide, mi gente, casa, yeah. Estamos rompiendo la discoteca, la fiesta no para, apenas comienza. Se cansa, my sherry, la 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 la. Sri Lanka, Colombo, me gusta.
You have a song about Sri Lanka that has been making its rounds
Yes,
in the
I do.
recent past. Tell me
Yes.
about this song.
So basically, it's actually a cover. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I do covers, I try to not just sing the song. I try to, as a rapper, to have my own take. So I rewrote a verse on that song about Sri Lanka and the things that I like about Sri Lanka and who we are as the people of Sri Lanka.
And that's the one that's making it.
Yeah, it's making it.
Because that little part is yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the words are mine, and
Yeah.
that's what's resonating with people. So
Yeah,
it's
that's true. So what sort of made you take up this path? That is very, very, it's hard to be in it because finding a place for yourself and also in a...
Absolutely,
and,
yeah.
and also English being a very small population.
100%.
People who enjoy it.
So I think it's also important to look back at how the person is raised. And when it comes to me, my dad was very much into music, and I had two older sisters, and he used to buy them. Remember those Now 98 like CDs?
Ah, yes,
things?
yes.
And
Yeah.
I was very little,
Yeah.
I was very little, and he never bought me a CD. And I was like, can you please buy me some music?
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he bought me a CD, which happened to be, you remember Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah.
His first CD, and it was only rap music.
Yes.
And then I memorized the whole thing in a week.
What?
Yeah, and we didn't have like lyric videos and
Yeah,
stuff.
you
just
have to like listen.
Listen,
and,
I just was obsessed.
There was no way you could Google it.
No,
unless some
100%.
book decided or a magazine
Then
decided.
I was like sitting with my book
Oh, right,
and
okay.
writing, and
Yeah.
then I was like, I don't need that, and I just kept listening to it over and over again. I just loved it, and then ever since I was a kid, I just loved music. But professionally, I would say in about 2015-16, I decided that I wanted to go on this career path.
How has music been towards you in the last few years?
So actually, personally, I've always wanted to release a body of work at some point. So whether
I like that word, body of work.
Yeah. So a personal goal for me is to release an album at some point. So the past few years, the thing I've been focused on the most is working on my album and what kind of sound I want to show the people that I have. Because I think it takes time to try to figure out your sound and things like that. And I think I've gotten to a good place where I've figured out my sound. So I'm working on that, and you'll be hearing some new music very soon.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of, sort of trying out singular music or? So
I love singing and rapping in different languages.
Oh,
I really do. And I love Sinhala music. There are certain songs that I love. It's like my tuk-tuk playlist, if you will, or if I'm going in a cab, you know, just kind of chill out. So I do really like Sinhala music, definitely.
But have you ever tried to
Yeah. So I've done a few different covers and stuff of the songs that I really like. So I think the first actual cover I did in Sinhala for Sinhala rap was Chao Malli. Yeah. And I really liked that song by Sanaka. So that was the first time, and then I just kept doing other stuff. And I do a few Sinhala raps and things like that.
So would this album sort of have a little bit of Sinhala music as well?
Absolutely. So there's going to be about 2 full Sinhala songs in there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Original songs, yeah.
So in terms of, apart from music, what keeps you busy from every day?
Every day. So I think you may or may not know this, but I actively work with helping people connect with their dogs and things and like that, because I love animals. So I do help the community with their dogs, and that is like my passion also.
How does that work?
So basically, if people are having problem connecting with their dogs and stuff, they call me and I kind of help them to speak dog, if you will.
Okay. You're like a dog whisperer.
Not quite. I'm not that cool, but I try to help the best I can.
So what happens, for example, let's say I have a dog that's just not listening to me, or listening to commands, or just being unruly?
So here's the interesting thing. So sometimes it's just energy based. So
really?
More than training your dog, I actually train the person on how to handle the dog.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll be saying, oh, sit, 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 but the energy behind it is the dog just doesn't care about it. So to teach them how to use the energy behind the word. It's basically, yeah.
I need to get more info on it. Well, we will when we do
For
come
sure.
back after the break. Do stick
Definitely.
around. This is Danu on Fire.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
Big thank you to our title partners, Aditya Ayurveda Colombo, who keep the secrets and the true essence of Ayurveda alive right here in Colombo. Now, sometimes going to their main place in Anuradhapura could be hard, but what they have done is they brought down the experts, the doctors, the therapists, and also relief guaranteed. It has a combination of finding your soul. It could be the meditation, it could be the treatments, the oils, the type of diagnosis that you really need to enjoy. Now here, they don't only give you relaxation, they also give you a peace of mind and health. Now I would like to give this to you.
Thank you.
While you're creating music, you could be there creating that in a bigger way. Relax and create. Thank you to our friends for being a part of Danu on Fire. Welcome back to the show. This is Danu on Fire, and we're speaking to the now I figured out she's a dog whisperer. So I'm quite excited about this. So I wanted to speak more about this little chapter of your life.
Sure.
So you sort of change how the people look at the animal.
Correct. So how they
Have
engage
you ever
with
been
them.
bitten by any one of these?
Yeah, I have, because sometimes people just
The humans.
no. I've been bitten by the dog, not the humans. But I'm pretty sure they probably get annoyed with my things and want to bite me, but they haven't. But so basically, if a dog is being aggressive, quote unquote, usually they want someone to kind of step in and as a last resort to help. So that's kind of where I come in. And so when situations happen like that, the only person who kind of can step in and stop this dog from biting. So I've been bitten a few times, but nothing too crazy.
Too major.
Yeah.
That's nice. Anyway, when you really like something, and also you can't actually be angry with a
Fluffy little cute thing.
yes,
It's true.
which is, and because they don't understand what we're trying to tell them.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
That's the problem. Now you also got into this bandana business,
Yeah.
and I was supposed to get a few bandanas.
Yeah, and then you didn't return my call, Danu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It always comes back to me.
Okay.
So tell me about these bandanas. Why aren't you wearing any now?
So I do wear them sometimes. It's usually bandana, a hat, or a slick back look like this. The slick back look is mainly because it's really hot outside.
Yeah, true, and it's easy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do have the bandanas. So it's just a part of like a small merch line I have for my music.
So it's only bandanas that you have created?
Currently, I'd like to expand in the future to like hoodies and hats and shades, the stuff that I usually wear on stage.
Cool.
I started wearing the bandanas because again, I was just so sweaty on stage.
You just didn't want
Yeah.
to get yeah.
And then people weren't really sure of my name, Melissa.
Yeah.
So be like, oh, the girl with the bandana is
Yeah.
on stage, And I was like, hey, I can do something with
With
this.
that,
Let me
yeah.
sell some bandanas. So that's how it kind of came
So
about.
how many do you have, and is it available for us to purchase it?
So it was a limited edition collection at the time, but
I'm
since
late,
you
no
want
bet.
some now, I'm gonna have to make some more.
yeah,
I'll
like,
do
I
that.
used to like tying it here.
Or like the sailor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah, true, because I don't think the hair thing will do well for me.
I mean, you can try it. I'm sure you look beautiful. So.
Thank you. Well, if you have a kind person like her and you want to take them out somewhere, I would like to say Chambers has something beyond Valentine's, and it's called Levantine.
11 times.
Yeah, it's an experience that you really need to have. Great food. It's all the way till the 3rd of March. You should come enjoy the food here. It's brilliant. Look at this. They don't even bargain with the portions.
No, it looks
Yeah,
fabulous.
it's huge. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of music,
Yes.
when you sit back, anyway, mostly rappers, they write their own lyrics.
Yes.
What inspires you to write?
Honestly, it can be anything. Something as silly as my friend wearing a shiny diamond ring, or like something that's deeply affecting me, like when I'm going. So when I lived in Melbourne and Sydney, I used to take the bus a lot, and I used to have a lot of deep thoughts,
Yeah.
So then I used to like come home and write. And sometimes a producer will send me a track, and the track will inspire me, and then
Then you'll just
like,
make the
oh,
words
this
to
sounds
fit.
like this, and come up with a melody and put words to it. Yeah.
Can you do a little rap for me?
Sure. I'm gonna do
Does
the.
it sound very like baila? Yeah, just like Gaurudu.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the one that's going around now, but I'm gonna dedicate it to you.
And I put something of this.
Yeah, so let me say
Oh,
it.
right, okay.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna serenade you.
Yeah, but I want things that are like this show in it, okay?
Okay, you want the show in it?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I got you.
Oh my God, so cool.
Okay. Trinco, Bacticlo, Negambo, Colombo. Our people have been through a lot since the war, though. Mi gente, we hope for a better tomorrow. We live our own lives and our time is not borrowed. See, our people are the people of the night. We're gonna baila to the beat and we ride. Tuk-tuks and pillows be that life. See, smell and Danu on fire. Happy?
That's just one line at the end.
Yes, you wanted the show. The show is in there.
I thought we could have done a little bit more.
You want Mo?
Yeah. But what to do, you kept it so short and I was not there.
Short and sweet is the best.
If I just say it like that, it sounds like rap. You're like, fine. But are you working with any artists currently?
So I work with a producer. He's pretty much produced the whole album that I'm working on.
Are you
And
planning on releasing it
hopefully
in
somewhere
other countries too?
Oh yeah. Go like regionally, locally, and internationally as well. So definitely. So he's half Sri Lankan, half Nigerian. So we're bringing across a new sound, like fusion of Afro music and Sri Lankan music. So been working with him predominantly. So
when do we expect this?
hopefully sometime this year. That is the plan.
Are they coming out with like videos and the whole work?
Yes, absolutely. We're working on everything right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Major projects. All right. Any artists who you have wanted to work with who are like overseas, who you may have chatted with?
Okay, so like overseas, I mean, there's so many that I'd love to work with. So let's say locally, there are a lot of artists that I really like. Wasti, I would love to work with them. Internationally, I really like Arjun. I think he's great.
He's always here.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely would love to work with an artist like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was going to do a song with Ed Sheeran, and it didn't work through. It's just not. He was not responding to my messages.
I'll call him and I'll be like, yo, Danu, bro, like,
I don't think he's going to talk like that. It's just
no, I said I'm going to talk like that.
That's right.
To be like.
Anyway, we need to close our second segment because we have food to eat. We're going to come back with more. Do stick around. This is Danu.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.
Big thank you to our title partners, Aditya Ayurveda Colombo, who keep the secrets and the true essence of Ayurveda alive right here in Colombo. Now, sometimes going to their main place in Anuradhapura could be hard, but what they have done is they brought down the experts, the doctors, the therapists, and also relief guaranteed. It has a combination of finding your soul. It could be the meditation, it could be the treatments, the oils, the type of diagnosis that you really need to enjoy. Now here, they don't only give you relaxation, they also give you a peace of mind and health. Now, I would like to give this to you.
Thank you.
While you're creating music, you could be there creating that in a bigger way. Relax and create. Thank you to our friends for being a part of Danu on Fire. And welcome back to the show, our final segment with Melissa. Now you can also follow her social handles to know what she's doing in terms of music. Now you are not exactly very much Sri Lankan, no? It means you are, but you were like not here.
I was born here, but I wasn't really.
You were packed off and taken to different destinations.
I think
so in Singapore.
Best term is like a third culture kid situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice terms.
Yeah.
Now you ended up in Singapore.
Yes.
Everything is so precise there. How did you manage?
Yeah, it's extremely systematic.
Yeah.
I love growing up there. So I did my middle school and high school journey basically there. Yeah.
Do you miss Singapore?
Yeah, I do. And I don't get me wrong, I love Sri Lankan food, but I also miss the food over there.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but very expensive now.
Yeah, I hear it's quite expensive to live there now.
Especially when you earn in rupees, like heart aches.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's, I think, anywhere we go now.
Yes, that is true. That
a
is
little
true.
bit difficult.
True, that is true. Then you shipped yourself to Aussie.
Yeah, so I was in Sydney for a year and then Melbourne.
You talk, I just want to eat.
Yes. So I was in Sydney for a year and I lived around Neutral Bay, and then I moved to Melbourne and I went to Deakin University and I studied performing arts, majoring in theatre, and I was living around Burwood. I'm not sure if you know. No? Yeah. But I really enjoyed living in Australia as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The only wood I know is in Piliandala. That's my hood.
Oh,
yeah. Cool. What's his love cake again? Persian love cake is so good. Oh God, it's amazing. No wonder they say yes in Persia.
Well, the food here is really good though.
We have a Persian dance as well here called Dima.
Team.
Yeah.
But I really like the food here.
Yeah, I know.
Been here
Chambers, I'm telling you, it's so good. You don't want to eat?
Oh, sorry.
Don't eat a lot. You can keep some for me later.
I'd have a small bite. You can have the rest.
So now you tell me, you got a chance to work with some cool people while you were in Aussie.
Definitely. So in the beginning, the reason I took music seriously is because I entered a competition to work with a producer specifically.
So in Aussie, you studied also in music?
So I did music as a class. I did performing arts, so theater, all of it. Are you all right?
So good.
So then online there was like these little competitions, and I won one of them, and I got to work with Scott Matthews, a Grammy Award-winning producer, and my very first song, "Believe," came out, and then after that I was like, oh, I really want to pursue this as a career.
So he had a lot of influence over you in the song "Believe."
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. So it's the first time I got to see how a producer works in the studio, how they add different parts. He gave me a lot of advice, and I was like, I really want to do this as a career. And then when I moved here, I started releasing my own music.
But do you think if you had stayed back in Aussie, you would have had more opportunities opening up?
Not necessarily. I think the journey is still the same. I think depends on how hard you work and, how consistent you are. I think that anywhere you are, it really doesn't really matter.
You have two sisters.
Yes.
You are the...
Youngest.
Oh, you're the youngest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Michelle and Melanie.
What do they do?
So Melanie she lives in Melbourne. She's a ballet school owner.
Melanie in Melbourne.
Yes.
Melbourne.
She owns a ballet school.
Oh, okay.
And Michelle lives in Chennai, and she's a stay-at-home mom.
Y'all are all very
Yeah.
split apart, no?
Our whole lives, we've always lived in different countries. My dad was in the Maldives. We were here. My sister was in Australia. Then we were in Singapore. So it's always been different countries. Yeah.
God. It's very hard to keep tabs. But anyway, that's great. I'm really happy that you have found something that you really love and you're passionate about, and you're sort of running with the flow. And
We're
I
also
really,
big fans of you.
the one in Chennai or the one in Melbourne?
The one in Chennai. I haven't told her that I'm coming on the show because I want to surprise her.
I'm hoping to go to Chennai in April. We will catch up.
Well, if you need a place to stay, I got you. Michelle is going to come live with you.
I think that'll be the last. She'll be like, please get me out of this place. Anyway, but thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
I wish you all the very best for your new album. I really hope it does very well. And let us know when it's out. We'll be happy to play it on Hi and just go to town with it.
For sure.
All right. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you to Chambers for hosting us, to the amazing staff here who have been so kind. Until we see you again, keep smiling. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Big thank you to our title partners, Aditya Ayurveda Colombo, who keep the secrets and the true essence of Ayurveda alive right here in Colombo. Now, sometimes going to their main place in Anuradhapura could be hard, but what they have done is they brought down the experts, the doctors, the therapists, and also relief guaranteed. It has a combination of finding your soul. It could be the medication, it could be the treatments, the oils, the type of diagnosis that you really need to enjoy. Now here, they don't only give you relaxation, they also give you a peace of mind and health. Now I would like to give this to you.
Thank you.
While you're creating music, you could be there creating that in a bigger way. Relax and create. Thank you to our friends for being a part of Danu on Fire.
Danu on Fire, powered by
Celeste Daily. Missing something? Just Celeste it.